Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Iman.
Good
Hearing me.
morning, madam.
Welcomes you in this session. Iman again with us today with a new topic managing stress at the workplace. So, Iman, you are ready? Anyway, today this is the last session in this month, June. So anyone who is not received the feedback for any sessions, please send an email for me to check. Iman, you are ready?
Yes, good morning. Good
Hi,
morning,
good morning.
everyone. Assalamualaikum
Wa alaikum
warahmatullahi
salam wa
wabarakatuh.
rahmatullahi wa
I
barakatuh.
am sending each and every one of you an Islamic greeting, and may we all have a peaceful day today and this coming weekend, inshallah.
Actually,
Uh,
it's important topic, Iman, managing stress at the workplace.
mhm.
All we needed, I think that
I think the
all of
topic
our
is
staff,
very timely,
yes,
especially with regards to our working environment.
we need
So
all people.
inshallah, you will learn all, and you will
Inshallah.
be aware on how to manage or handle stress at the workplace. So shall I start, Miss
What you know,
Fakriya?
yes, yes, Iman, but what we want actually more important that to remove the stress before the vacation starts.
In fact, we cannot actually remove that, but we can
Okay,
manage it
try, try
because
that.
when all we have to remember that stress is part of our life.
Sure,
When we
right.
are having a stress, alhamdulillah, we should say
Alhamdulillah,
alhamdulillah because we are
alhamdulillah.
alive. If we don't feel stress, it means alas,
Yes,
you know.
we are finished.
we are
We are
so we
finished.
have to really, we should be thankful that we have stress, but all we
Absolutely.
have to do is to manage it.
Okay, let's start. Give us a brief about yourself first, and then
Yes.
you you can
Okay.
start. Okay.
Thank you so much, Miss
Yeah.
Fakriya. So again, good morning, good morning. And my name is Iman. I hope you will learn something today how to manage your stress. I will not introduce anymore because I think most of you attended my previous talk since I think since March, since time management. And then I am from ETC. So as Ms. Fakria said, this will be our last session for the staff development. So again, once again, good morning. So our
Actually, Iman, it's not last session for the staff development.
ah
We will
for the
continue
group.
up to the
Ah
end of the year, but it's
ah
last session for this month.
okay. Sorry, I
Okay.
stand corrected. So this is the last session for the month of June. So inshallah, we will meet again. Inshallah. Biidnillah. So again, my topic is about the managing stress at the workplace. So the objective of this session is to let the participants understand and manage the stress at the workplace and learn to transform toxic thoughts into positive thoughts. As I have mentioned, stress is part of our life. We cannot really remove in every areas, in every things that we do. There's a possibility that we can experience stress while you are driving, okay, while you are at home, or while you are talking at your friends. you can definitely experience stress, but the important, as I have mentioned a while ago, is to manage it. Okay, and also let us define first what is the meaning of the stress. It's because if you don't know what is exactly the word, or you don't know the meaning of the stress, how would you be able to handle it? You have to differentiate stress from other feelings that you are having right now. So when we say stress, it is the body's automatic response to any physical or mental demand placed on it. Okay, so there are some stress, like the loss of a loved one, that you cannot hope to avoid. Others that can you prevent or influence. The trick is you have to learn or distinguish it between the two, so that you're not constantly frustrated and devote your time and talent to areas where you cannot make a difference. Now, while everyone experiences stress at the times, okay, a prolonged bout of it can affect your health. If you keep thinking about the stress, okay, if you keep putting it inside in your mind, in your heart, okay, definitely you will be the one who will be, get affected. So your ability to communicate or to cope with the life itself will be affected. So that's why social support and self-care, when we say self-care, we should be really be the one to really put extra care of ourselves to avoid the stress. Okay, also, when you are stressed, you have to talk to someone. To you, if you can rant it out. You know, sometimes stress can be good because there are people who are the more they are stressed, the more they are productive. So those people who can be productive while they are stressed, it means they really do know how to handle and manage the stress of their life. So let's say strong emotions like fear, sadness, or other symptoms of depression are normal as long as they are temporary and they don't interfere with daily activities. So if this emotion, let's say for example, you and your colleague, you had a strong argument. Definitely, there is a stress there. The stress is being formed. That stress, or that strong argument, okay, if you really hold grudges, if you really put your anger inside your mind, inside your heart, that is a problem now. It's because you are putting stress into your personal life. It is because when a strong argumentation between two colleagues, okay, that's normal because we humans, we do have different uh, behavior. So our reactions, our responses, okay, depends on our behavior and of course to the stimuli. So therefore, okay, if that again, let me reiterate, if the anger that is being formed on the strong argument between or strong discussion between the two colleagues, that will be a problem because that form of stress must be handled and managed before end of the day. Okay. Now, stress can lead to first job burnout. The second one is anxiety. Third is depression. Sometimes those people who are stressed, they cannot sleep. So it turns into insomnia. And the last is the hypertension. As you can see, most of the effect of the stress really impact to our health, to our own self. So all we have to do is to manage it. So as we go on with our with the presentation, I will share with you what must be done to handle and manage the stress. Okay. Now, there are contributors uh, to employees' stress. I got this from a research dated in 2015. The title of the research is Identifying Work Stress Factors Among Faculty of Higher Academic Institutions in Oman. So as according to that research, 12%, okay, of the stress is coming from family or financial problem. This is a mix of expatriates and Omanis. And 10% is health problems. Okay, 30%, as you can see, it is the highest stress factor of an employee is the work overload, followed by 27%, which is the work environment. When we say work environment, it pertains to a lot of different things. It pertains to colleagues, it pertains to the availability of the resources, it pertains to facilities. Okay? And then the last one is the use of technology, which is 13%. Now, please allow me to share one story which was happened, I think, in January 2022. But it's not, this story didn't happen here in the college. It happened in one of the organization in Oman. If you heard the story or if you read from the newspaper, there is one man, I think he is aged, I mean, an old man. I consider because this is 50 plus. Okay. He is from Cairo, Egypt. You know how his life ended? He jumped to a building from a third floor of the company where he worked. And that is a sad news. I am not sharing this to you to be burdened, but I am sharing this to you for you to be able to aware and to learn from this story. Okay, so according to his colleagues, they attributed his death or his reason for jumping from the third floor of their building is work pressure. I know that all of us, okay, we do have work pressure. It doesn't pertains that we are work overload or we have work overload. It can be attributed also to what is exactly happening right now, especially we are expatriates. First thing that we have to remember as an expatriates, we have a time limit to work in a certain organization, like here in the college. Correct me if I am wrong, but we have to admit that in this time we have to really go back to our country. It is because Oman, yes, definitely we are thankful. Oman really made us great people. They taught us how to work hard. Okay, but we have to understand as an expatriates, our time limit when it comes to working. Okay, it's not only here in Oman, it is happening all over the world. We have to accept the reality, the fact that we have our time limit when it comes to working. So therefore, when we for example, when the college or my company handed me my end of service letter, I have to accept it. I have to. Yes, I will be sad. But I will not be devastated. Why? Because for almost 15 years, I am working here. I provided for my daughters. Alhamdulillah. But it is not the reason that I will stress myself, because the opportunity was given to us, right? Each and every one, Omanis, expatriates, we have the opportunities to given by the college. So we have to be thankful. So when the time comes that we have to move from another area, we don't need to pressure ourselves. It doesn't mean that we they or we will receive our end of service letter. It doesn't mean that we are not performing well. We do. The reason why we already here long time back, because we are performing well, but we need to give chance to the other. Okay, so let me go back to my story. So as per his colleagues, they attributed to his death because of he was threatened to be terminated from his job. Okay, whatever the exact reason or regarding the incident, okay, we should learn, okay, that stress at the work can have a negative consequences to our mental health being. So for example, if we receive this termination or end of letter services, all we need to do is to call the family and discuss it, so that our mental being will not be really affected. It is because I truly understand that for most working age people like me, a job is more than a source of income. You know why? Because see, like for me, for instance, 15 years working here, almost half of my life I am here in Oman. I am having a social communication or social life with the colleagues itself, from ETC, from different department, with the college itself, the entire college. So I will, how should I say it? Um, it is the place that I go on a daily basis and have social connection with you guys. Okay, but sometimes, our job title defines us as we get to be called doctors, especially those who are PhD graduates, so teachers, engineers. Even outside the workplace, it's not surprising that we feel at work will affect our social life, okay, one way or another. Do not think that if we are being removed or terminated, okay, we will or we don't have a social life anymore. No, life must go on. Okay, we have to handle the stress by accepting the fact that it is our time to move towards another uh, timeline, another timeline, another level of our life. In these areas or in this kind of scenarios, the employers can help lessen the stress level of the employees by how? Okay, by including employee input in decision making. Okay, so balance responsibility and authority necessary for tasks, set reasonable limits and timelines, and remember to recognize a job well done, which was happened last staff gathering last Saturday, if I am not mistaken. So congratulations to those people who are really did good job or great job and being recognized by the college. That is one way of lessening the stress level of the employees, and also continually reviewing the policies, processes, and methods of organizing and distributing work, and make sure that they are fair and effective. Now, employers must develop a well-being program that focus on physical and mental health of the employee to address the issue of unproductive results and excessive absences due to sickness. Let me share with you one of the survey which was conducted in the UK, because I wasn't able to get a survey within Oman. So uh, there are some employers, or sorry, employees ask on that surveys and asking the causes of their stress. So the employees answered that 20% of the employers are or employees responded that due to heavy load. I'm discussing about the UK research. So 30% of their stress coming from the what's this heavy workload. 35 says because of unfriendly colleagues. And I don't think this is applicable to Omanis, because Omanis are very friendly, mashallah, mashallah. And also 60%, 66% believe that bad management to be the main cause of their stress at the workplace. So employers must show empathy, compassion, and effective communication or communication skills in improving employees' well-being. I thought, is there any violent reaction from our audience? Let me know if I am if I talk too fast. Okay, thank you. Now, employers must show us, okay, as I've mentioned to you that employers must show empathy. Now, we as employees or staff, okay, the best thing we should do is to stay mindful at the workplace. I do understand that most of us spend the majority of our working hours at work. So while our jobs allow us to support a busy lifestyle and even enhance our lives with meaning, they also serve as a significant source of stress and anxiety. So admit it or not, our stress is coming from our workplace. So how do we deal about the perpetual problem of balancing overwhelming job responsibilities? So the first thing we have to do is to be consciously present. Why do you mean? When we say consciously present, how are we going to do that? So it means that instead of simply going through the motions of at work, okay, be consciously present in what you are doing. Okay, when distractions arise and your mind wanders, okay, do not fight them. Let it go. Let it flow. So instead, acknowledge your thoughts and gently guide your attention back to your task. Okay? At the beginning of every workday, okay, you have to pause and set your intention to be conscious. So during your commute, avoid, or during your, how should I say it, from workplace or from your home to, in order for you to reach your workplace, you have to avoid using radio and take note of your breathing and body language. Because sometimes when you drive, okay, and you are listening to the radio, sometimes you feel more stress. So, uh, such as the feel of your breathing, okay, let's say try to listen to your breathing and learn and understand your body language, because if you arrive at your workplace with these heavy sounds, sometimes your mind is disoriented, especially during early morning. So you have to reorient yourself and prepare yourself the day ahead. The second thing is mindful exercise. When we say mindful exercise, you have to train your brain. Meaning like you put let's say when you are driving and you are sitting on on your car, you have to close your eyes for a while before you start your car. Close your eyes for a while and connect with the sensation of your body. Feel it. You know, like we Muslims, when we pray during Fajr prayer, we don't just uh, get up and pray, right? We do our wudu, and we are talking to ourselves in our inner self. The same thing we should do when we do when before we start our car going to work. You have to talk to yourself. Close your eyes, connect with your body senses, and then take 3 long deep breathing. Okay, because this is also medically proven. You know, deep breathing can really relax your body, not only your mind, especially when it comes to your heart. Okay, and then also you have to ask yourself, okay, what is my intention for today? Okay, you have that is part of mindful exercise. Okay, how am I going to show up in the workplace? What quality of mind should I share with my colleague? What do I need to take to be a better colleague? You know, so how might I feel more connected and fulfilled? So those kind of thoughts you have to really put it in your mind. Hold on now. And then you have to set your intention for the day. Like when we pray, we always have our intention. So again, do it also when you start your day. Okay, you have to tell, excuse me, today I will be kind to myself, or today I will be more patient with other, or today I will give I will give generously. So those kind of intention, excuse me, will give you really a better mindful uh, a better mindful you. So and then throughout the day you have to check yourself. You have, no matter how busy you are, every one of us, especially uh, teachers, lecturers, excuse me, technicians, okay, admin jobs, all you have to do is always give a pause. Okay. Excuse me. Yes, my apologies for that. Somebody loved me so much, so they are thinking of me. That's why. No, just kidding. Now, as I've mentioned, within the day, you have to make a pause, breathe, no matter how busy you are. Just give yourself 10 seconds, 15 seconds, stand up, breathe, look at the outside of your window if you have a window, but otherwise, remove your eyes. I mean, your eyesight from any machines or PCs. Just go out and try. Breathe out, go out to your room and talk to your colleague to give you a pause. So this, you have to do this, and do this intentionally every day. So you have a way of communicating with your colleague and with yourself, and to shift the mood of being burned out or being busy, because the more we are busy, the more we cannot think. Okay. And also, the third steps for being mindful is try to do a single task. When we say that, because see, most of us, we want to do the multitasking. Remember, we are human beings. The concept of multitasking pervades our culture. Okay? When we do the multitasking, okay, this is not possible for us. So our brains, remember, there's a research telling that our brains cannot work uh, on two or more tasks. So you have to learn to do the single task. Avoid the multitasking. Okay, and then the next one is use a mindful reminders. How do we do that? Sorry. How do we do that mindful reminders? Put an alarm. You have to use an alarm. Set your alarm from your phone. Okay. Regardless whether you're in a meeting, okay, you can because the word mindful means to remember. Because most people who've read about our mindful, I mean, most people that I talked about mindfulness, okay, they appreciate about the mindful living talk that I given to them. It's because it is to remind them. But the thing is, we human beings, we people, we keep forgetting. So we have to put an alarm. Okay, the reason that you forget to be mindful because our brain or your brain is normal. Because the default mode of our brain is habitually lost according to our thoughts. So running a sort of internal narrative. So when you are going about your usual activity, your brain usually switches into lower energy. So it is which is unmindful. When we have a lot of thinking, lot of our things inside, thoughts, everything in the brain, okay, our brain doesn't function normally. We tend to forget. We tend, so that is why our brain became unmindful. So doing some things automatically without thinking. So that's why we have to put an alarm reminding, oops, this is, you have to do this, you have to do that. You have to stop, you have to continue. So that is one way of using mindful reminders. And then also, the fifth one is slow down to speed up. How is that? You have to slow down to speed up, which means that because our brain, if we have a lot of things in our brain, okay, it doesn't work. We cannot think. That is why by stopping or slowing down, okay, you can become more productive and efficient, because you may not think that slowing down and being conscious can have such an effect. Imagine, for example, you keep working for 3 days because you have to meet the deadline and you don't sleep. What will happen? What do you think will happen to your brain? You just keep working. Yeah? What will happen? Eventually, your efficiency from here will go down. Why? Because you cannot think anymore. Because your body says, or your body wants to go to bed. But your mind keep on pushing you. So still, means the result, your efficiency will become will drop down. Okay, so you need to sleep. As doctor said, we have to, to sleep 7 hours, at least 7 hours. Of course, we cannot do that. At least you rest, and then once you are rest, your mind is refreshed, you can start working. And the last one of being mindful is to be or to feel gratitude. Okay. Uh, Humans have a negativity bias. Essentially, this means that you're much more likely to focus and dwell on something that's gone. We always think, we always feel, or we always behave that, oh, I feel sad for this, I feel sad for this, oh, this and that. So we have to be or to feel feel gratitude. Okay. Now, let me share with you this assessment. Okay, wait. Miss Fakria, how can I share the assessment, a stress assessment, so that they can do it, so we will know how stressed they are?
So it is activity, right?
Yes, yes, it's activity.
Okay.
They can access the chat box.
Yes.
Okay, hold. So I'll just share in the chat box. This, we're not yet done, just let me hold on. I will share the, okay, so I will share this stress assessment link through the chat box. I'll give you by I think 2 minutes to do it. Yeah. Just click on the, what happened? Just click on the link, and then I'll give you 3 minutes. 11 in my time is 11:44. 11:47 we will resume. So uh to let you know, or to tell us how stressed are you right now. Miss Vakaria, my screen is still there. My presentation.
Yes, dear. The
Ah,
presentation, and we are doing now the
yes, yes.
activity.
Yeah. Then can I request anyone to share what is the result of their assessment, stress assessment,
Yeah.
after 3 minutes, inshallah?
Okay. Iman, there is one question only. Please select the live events that have.
No, you have to put every whatever, what do you think is really affect your
All right.
stress?
All right.
All, all, not only one.
Yeah.
Then at the bottom or next line, you can see the result.
Okay. I like this terrible with the boss.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, you see you saw your result, Miss Fakria?
Uh, I press calculate now.
Yes, calculate. It
I,
will show you the next after that calculate. It will show you the result of your stress assessment. By the way, just to inform, to remind you, that one is not medically advised. It's like showing you how stressed you are, but better to see your doctor. You know, it will help you actually.
50%,
Ah,
181.
uh-huh. And it says what? With you. Would you mind sharing us while we're waiting for the others?
Breakdown in the following 24 months.
Uh-huh. So,
So,
so it means you are really over. I mean, you have a lot of stress.
oh, oh.
Huh. So you have to after the assessment, you have to apply the 4 A's, which is our next topic.
Inshallah. What about
Inshallah.
others? Somebody can share what the result?
Yeah, please, so we know that y- it's help or to know what you can do about it.
Some participate here.
Sorry,
Anyone
how we
from
can get it? How we can get it? I don't see the chat.
you didn't see the chat? Okay, right.
Dr. Sahar, it is in the chat. Try the chat actually in same row, which is people chat react when you also press the mic and camera. So in
No, I
same, don't
don't
go
have
out.
it.
Ah, you don't have that.
No.
Yeah, madam, actually, in fact, I too, I did not see any kind of message actually. Chat option is
Yes.
not enabled here.
Chat is not, yeah, it's not available.
Oh, we how can we do that, Miss Fakria, so they can
No, because
participate with us?
there are two chats actually. Chat for
Mm.
the teams and the other chat for the session.
Yeah.
So check the chat of the session itself.
Nothing is available. It's just more, and in the more there is no chat, and then um,
Let me
people
try.
reactions,
Nobody
and that's it.
received my chat before that. My message that good morning everyone. Training team in HR department welcomes you. Nobody seeing this?
No, I haven't received, madam. I have not received any message.
Now I receive from Miss.
Okay, now
the
this
message.
is what I'm doing. I am sending it individually to your chat
Okay.
box.
Better.
Okay, so just click on that one.
Okay.
Then share, you can share it with us. Okay, so I sent to Dr. Sahar and Dr.
Yes, yeah, I
Santos.
receive it.
Okay, so
Yes, I
also
got it. I got it.
okay. Now I am sharing it with Miss Anne. Okay, so I will doing it one by one. Hold on. You can help me, Miss Fakria. Now I am sharing it with Dr. Nabila and now Mr. Sentil Kumar.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What about now for others in the chat? No receiving any, no showing any message there.
Now I'm sharing it with Sohel.
No, I reshared again. So
You reshared again.
yeah.
Anyone?
Fakriya, madam, actually, in fact, chat option only is not visible here. I am not able to see any chat
Okay.
option.
But you received my
Yeah,
Dr.
I have
Santos,
received,
yeah?
yes, I have received your message, but Fakriya madam is telling, no, she has sent some message, but I couldn't find anything here.
Maybe the technique here cannot
Yeah.
allow the chat, but I keep it allow for everyone. So I don't know why. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, Miss Iman. Suhail Ahmed,
Yes.
I have received your chat.
Okay. Thank you. Who else? I cannot. Yes, Mr. Arul. You are raising your hand.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't find the link. Can you send it to me?
Okay, hold on for a second. Just hold on for a second, Mr. Arul, okay?
Yeah. Okay. ma'am.
Sorry, so we just filled the select.
Yeah, select all the attributes that really affect your or really give you stress. What do you think?
Okay.
Then it will calculate you or your stress level. Wait,
It gave me score 103.
Okay, then at the next line after the calculation,
Yeah.
it will show you the result, your level. So I have
Yeah.
given Muhammad. Now Miss Laila.
Madam, actually, in my case, it is showing 64 stress level.
Oh, so how is that when it comes to 64 stress level?
Yeah. Interpretation,
Okay.
the subject is described as a low risk of illness with a low
MashaAllah.
acceptability of stress.
Congratulations, Dr. Santosh.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Because
Dr. Mm.
in fact, I have given one thing in outstanding personal achievement. In fact, I have, I know, set a benchmark. I wanted to achieve something. It could be,
Mm.
in terms of paper publication in a reputed journal. When it is
Mm-hmm.
not possible, or if it is taking too much of longer time, I feel that I'm little stressed. What else I have to
Okay,
like that.
okay.
That is one thing. And sleeping sometimes actually off late. Sometimes I don't get sleep. Maybe
Oh,
because of
but
maybe
you have to sleep now, more sleep. But let
yeah.
me remind everyone, this is not a medical or medical
Yes, yes,
interpretation, okay?
yes, 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 yes.
I
I
am not a
understand.
doctor. I am
Yes,
just
yes, yes.
sharing what I am doing when I'm in stress.
No, because why I said that, because I have given one of the attribute I've chosen, changing
Uh-huh.
his sleeping habits. That also
Uh,
could lead to stress.
yes,
Correct.
exactly.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. So who else? Okay, Asmita Roy, I'm sending. Just please bear with me, okay, because I am sending the link individually. Just let me know if for those who still didn't receive. Now, right now I am with Dr. Kolapan. Okay, I think Dr. Nabila I already sent to you, yeah? Now, Dr. Winson. Nice to join us, Doctor. How are you? I hope everyone is still here, not sleeping. And then Dr. Sahar Kalas, Dr. Santos. Okay, now I'm with Dr. Suzanne. Oh, wait. I cannot open Dr. Suzanne. And then now I'm with Faisuddin. Oh, Fasi, how are you? Assalamu alaikum. Hope you are doing great. Okay, Miss Naina, I am now sending you. Okay. Please let me know, Miss Naina, if you receive. Now I am with Gufran. And then, okay. Hi, Ma'am Jackie. I'm sending with Dr. Jackie now, Ma'am Miss Jackie. The link. And then, okay, Manjunat. Okay, now I am sending with the Manjunat the link. Mr. Michelle also. Okay. And then Did I send to Mr. Muhammad Afsal? I think, yeah, I sent it to Muhammad. Now, Mr. Muhammad Farkan. Oh, why you cannot? Just refresh it, Miss Jackie. It might be it take time because I think we are accessing it at the same time. Now we are okay. Let me know if you finished, and you can share with us while we are sending the link to other participants, please. Yes, Mr. Suhel, we cannot hear you actually. You can.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yeah.
751. Is it too much?
The level of stress is 751. You can check the result down. I think that is too much. It's there, the interpretation. You saw it,
Yes,
Mr.
yes, yes.
Sahel? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Would you like to share us the interpretation? Miss Anne, right after calculation, the result will show you on the next line. It shows there the level of the stress and what will be the next steps. Miss Shakila, did I send to you? Okay.
Yeah, I got
Hmm.
116. It's low risk.
Wow,
116.
congratulations. Is that Mrs. Mita Roy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congratulations, mashallah. So we
Thank
have
you.
who else is we have Dr. Santos and Asmita Roy, who is less stress. I think we will ask your head of the department to give you more job. It's just kidding.
No, more job and all doesn't matter. It's just that
Yeah.
I like to keep a low stress level. I
Yes.
just enjoy
Which
myself.
means
Yeah.
which means
Yeah.
you can work under pressure. That's why. So
Yes.
we can.
Yeah,
So if Mr.
madam, let me,
Michal,
yeah,
yes,
madam,
yes,
let me
Dr.
tell you
Santos,
something.
yes.
In life, actually, when you work with a passion, you never feel
Mhm.
stress. You
I
have to have
agree.
passion to do something. But
That's
like that,
that's really true.
Exactly.
sometimes if you
Yes,
don't like to
exactly.
do something, definitely you will feel stress. That is what actually I always believe in.
Yes.
Do with passion. Then
Yes.
only actually
I
we can enjoy our profession.
very well said,
Yeah.
Dr. Santos.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very well said. That is why you have a very positive thoughts. That is why you have this less stress. And I believe also Miss Asmita Roy.
Abdul Wahid is speaking.
Yes, Mr. Abdul
I,
Wahid.
yeah, I
Yeah,
found
tell.
50. I found the result 50%.
Very good,
50%.
sir.
Yeah,
Very
That
good,
is
sir.
still very good. Yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
would
it's
you like to share us what it says? Your result, Mr. Abdul Wahid, the interpretation of your result, so that everybody will know also, so that we can ask also your HOD to give you more work because you can work under pressure. Okay, anyone would like to share more? I think everyone received the link. Please let me know for those who okay. Mr. Syed. Okay. Anyone would like to share aside from Doctor? How about Sir Arul? Mm-hmm. Yes, Miss Shakila, you were saying? I didn't get you. You didn't receive the link? No, you received the link, but you were not able to. But just refresh it again, please. Okay, I will send it again.
Good morning, ma'am. And this is
Yes,
Arul.
Mr. Arul. Yeah.
My score is 128.
128. Okay. What is the interpretation? I think it's a good one also.
It's a low risk of illness with low
Yes.
susceptibility.
MashaAllah. My God. You are from what department? Engineering?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
You also Dr. Santos, engineering, and Miss Asmita Roy?
Yeah, engineering, architecture.
No, ma'am.
Wow. How?
No, ma'am. I'm Dr. Santosh. I'm from Business Studies Department.
Okay, business studies. Okay.
Yes, yes.
How about from the IT department? Anyone from IT department would like to share? Because I thought all of you are engineering. I am about to comment that, mashallah, engineering people can work under pressure. So we will ask the HODs to give you more jobs. I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyone who wants to share? So we can continue on the next topic. We are okay. So I think we need to go to the next topic, which is the 4As. Can you see my screen now? Miss Fakia, is my screen still there, right?
Yes, dear. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
let
No,
now, okay. So now you were able to determine your stress level at work. Okay. Now next one is, since you know already your level of stress, or we know what is stress is, the next thing we do is to do the 4A, or to implement the 4A. What is this 4A? The 4A stands for hold on. Excuse me. Okay. 4A, the first one is to avoid. Okay, when we avoid, we should take control of our surroundings. Okay, avoid people who bothers you. Learn to say no and ditch part of your list. The next A is alter. When we say alter, you have to modify. For example, if you are a person of you hold grudges, or you have anger, you're keeping your anger inside, okay, you have to alter that. You have to communicate your feelings openly. When we say communicate feelings openly, it doesn't mean that you have to tell it to everyone. You have to tell whatever is inside you to your family, to your close friends, because if you do that, or if you tell it to everyone, they might judge you. So better to communicate your feelings openly within your close families, close friends. And then manage your time better and set priorities. Okay, and then state limit in advance. Okay, if for example, you have your boss, or your HOC or HOS or HOD give you more than 5 tasks to finish in a week, you have to let your boss know, or your superior know, that I cannot work on this too much workload. Okay, so you have to tell, I can work only 3, because some people, they can work more than 5 tasks in a week. Okay, because they can work under pressure. So again, you have to rehearse for a success. By being rehearsing is, you have to keep practicing, keep doing it to yourself. And then the third A is accept. Okay, accept, talk to someone, forgive, practice positive mindset, and learn from your mistake. And the last A, you have to adapt. You have to adjust to your standards. I know that most of you are lecturers. From your culture, or from your previous job, you set a standards. And that standards can be or cannot be applicable to your current job. So you have to adjust your standards. And then always reframe the issue. When there is this issue, avoid, when talking it or telling the issue to other people, or to your colleague, to your superior, avoid the negative things. You have to reframe it in a way you are telling the story, or sharing them in a balance fair and balanced manner. And then look at the big picture. If I do this, what will happen? Always look on the positive side. Always look on the positive outcome. And then you have to choose the right technique. Because not, as I've mentioned, not all of us are having the same character, having the same behavior. We human beings, we are different. We behave differently. Okay? And that being said, I would like to thank you all, and I'm wishing you a good and happy weekend. Any yes. Is it Dr. Santosh?
Thank
you
you
let-
very much, madam. In fact, it's a very informative session. Thank you
Thank
very much
you.
for your wonderful presentation.
Thank you so much, Dr. Santosh. I hope you really learned. But
Yes.
I think you can also share with us sometimes your technique on how to handle your stress. Yes,
Sure,
I
madam,
heard
sure.
some. I heard
It was really great and nice, very informative, and we will keep in our memories that how we can make ourselves better.
Thank
and
you so
stress
much,
less.
Mr.
Yeah,
Abdul
thanks so much.
Walid. Wahid, sorry. Yes, anyone else?
Thank you so much. Really liked your presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Smita Roy. I hope I can share more of my learning and experience with other areas, inshallah.
We'll be
Thank
waiting.
you. Thanks so
Uh-huh.
much, Iman and everyone, for attending this workshop. Thank you, Iman. It's really informative session.
Thank you.
Always like that.
Yes, we have
Alhamdulillah.
to. Life is short. We don't.
Yes.
The rule is very simple. The life is very simple. We shouldn't complicate it.
Simple thing, madam. Life is very short, and we have to make it
Yes.
sweet.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yes.
agree with you.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
again. Thanks, everybody. Just I want to mention, as what I said in beginning, that anyone who didn't receive a feedback for any session, just send an email for me, Fakhriya Al-Balushi. Okay, for this session, inshallah, the feedback will send maybe next week or on Sunday. Thanks,
Inshallah.
everyone. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your
Fakriya, madam, I
weekend.
have sent you an email, and can you please reply?
Yeah,
I'm Dr. Santosh.
I send it actually for the technician first to check.
Okay.
Then I'll let you know, inshallah.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Okay,
Thank you so
doctor.
much. Yes, thank you. Bye.
Okay. And if you need any, if you want to ask any other thing when it comes to our session, you can always send me an email. And again, I am wishing each and everyone a happy weekend. And for those of you who will travel safe and come back to Oman safely. And wishing you all the best and advance happy Eid to each and every one of you.
Thank you. Wish you the same, ma'am.
Happy to you and